Assalamu alaikum everyone. So today I'm planning to do two problems. So via problems we will try to understand how to find the LCM of two different algebraic expressions. So that is what we are going to do today, right? So I selected these two questions to do so that once we are dealing with problems, you understand how things work, right? So probably I guess that in the problem set also I had some problems so that you can such that it deals with LCM of algebraic expressions. So we will find the algebraic the LCM of algebraic expressions. So the question is find the LCM of the given pairs, right? So the first question is x squared plus x minus 6 comma x squared minus 4, right? So last time we have discussed the problem, right? That was fraction problem, fraction, and it was algebraic fraction directly, right? So rather than moving directly, it's always necessary for us to understand how to find the LCM first. That is very important, right? So if you consider x squared plus x minus 6 and x squared minus 4, right? If you look at the last video, what we said was, we have to find the we have to factorize as much as possible. The given term should be, given expression should be factorized as much as possible, right? For example, if you consider x squared plus x minus 6, right? So if you have x squared plus x minus 6 comma x squared minus 4, right? If you factorize this, right? If you factorize this, if I want to factorize, right? If I factorize this, what am I going to get? X squared plus x minus 6 is equal to, I have to break this x, right? I have to break this x into 2, right? Such that if I add them, it should make x, and if I multiply the coefficient of x, it should make minus x, right? So that is what we have learned in the quadratic equation, right? So you can select 3x and minus 2x. So look at this, 3x minus 2x is plus x, 3 into minus 2 is going to be minus 6. So you have x squared plus 3x minus 2x, and then you have minus 6, right? So if that is the case, now you can select these two together. So you are having x into x plus 3 minus, take 2 out of the bracket, so you are having 2 into x plus 3, right? Now if you consider this term over here and this term over here, x plus 3 is common for both of them. Take x plus 3 out of the bracket, so you are having x plus 3 into x minus 2, right? So this is a complete factorization of x squared plus x minus 6, right? So the next one is we have to factorize x squared minus 4, right? If I want to factorize this, what happens if I factorize this? If I factorize this x squared minus 4, x squared minus 4 can be written as x squared minus, now 4 is equal to 2 into 2, right? 2 into 2 is simply 2 squared. When I have something like this is what? Difference of two squares, right? Look at the last two videos of quadratic equation, so you understand how to deal with the difference of two squares, right? So if you have two difference of squares, what I can do is I subtract this 2 from x initially, so you are going to get x minus 2, and I have to add the x, I have to add this x and 2, so you will have x plus 2 separately. So these are the factors of x squared minus 4, and these are the factors of x squared plus x minus 6, right? Now what I have to do is I have to write them in a line, in the sense you have to understand this very, very carefully. Look at this, I want you all to pay attention. So if I write the terms x minus 2, x plus 2, right? And I want to write this x plus 3 and x minus 2. Now remember, this x minus 2 should be in line with this x minus 2. Whoever the same, if you have two same expressions, it should be in one line. So x minus 2, x plus 2 in the x minus 2 ivade line like. So that is the idea, right? Cool. Now take this x minus 2 in that line. If I do that, x plus 3 is a different term. He will come in the line of this, so he should come away from that. So you can write x plus 3 somewhere around here, x plus 3, right? Now what I can do is I can put a small line, and common terms I should write it only once, so x minus 2, right? Here I have 1, into 1. That's the idea, no? Right? X minus 2 into 1, no? Even if you don't put anything, doesn't really matter, but it's 1. Okay, if it is confusing, don't put 1. Put this x plus 2 directly down, and x plus 3 over here, and this is the LCM. This is the LCM of what? X squared plus x minus 6 and x squared minus 4. Alright, so this is the idea of LCM, right? Now we will move on to the second problem, right? If you want the notes, just pause the video and copy down them. Cool. Now let me look at the second problem. So let me erase this. Let me erase this. Alright. So the first question is done. Now look at the second question. Question is x squared plus 3x plus 2, comma, x squared plus 5x plus 4. Factorize this, so you are having x squared plus, break this into 2 such that when you add them it should be 3, multiply them it should be 2. So look at 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 into 1 is 2. So it should be 2x plus x plus 2, right? Take the first two terms separately and the rest of the terms separately. So you are having this together and this together, so x into x plus 2 plus take 1 out of the bracket, so you are having 1 into x plus 2. Take x plus 2 out of the bracket, so you are going to have x plus 2 into x plus 1. So this is the complete factorization of x squared plus 3x plus 2. So consider the factorization of this part over here. So you are having x squared plus 5x plus 4. So let me write it in a different color so that you can differentiate between them. So x squared plus 5x plus 4. X squared plus 5x should be broken into 2 such that when you add them it should be 5, and when you multiply the coefficient it should make 4. So the best numbers are 4 and 1. Look at this, 4x and 1. So 4x plus x is 5x, 4 into 1 is going to be 4. So that is it. Now take the first two terms together and the rest of the terms together. So what is the common to x squared plus 4x? X is common. So take x out of the bracket, so you are having x into x plus 4 plus 1 is common. Take 1 out of the bracket, so you are having 1 into x plus 4. For both of these two terms, x plus 4 is common. Take x plus 4 out of the bracket, so you will have the answer to be x plus 4 into x plus 1, right? Now if you look at this term and this term, now this is the complete factorization of this, and this is the complete factorization of the guy over here. Clear? And now what you have to do is write them, in a line, and write them in a line, but you have to follow one rule, that is the similar term should be in what? One line. So x plus 4 into x plus 1. If I write like this, x plus 4 and x plus 1, right, like that, you have x plus 2 and x plus 1. So you can write x plus 1 here, x plus 2 somewhere around here. Now you see that similar terms are in one line, right? Now you can put a line like that. So you have x plus 4, x plus 1 and x plus 2 to be your LCM. So this is the LCM. Right? Hope you enjoyed the thing. Guys, really sorry you couldn't see this part. Hope now it is okay, right?